safe way, like coming down to the edge and hunting them. We could get them dead. Mobile caravan, you lot. You're not a mobile anymore. I'm guessing somebody like went down or an animal maybe died. They're good for weight. They're not great for food. Guessing somebody didn't pack something properly. Either way, they should be off on their journey, which is great. Where's my caravan save? There. Alright, so one caravan's off. I haven't actually checked if the other caravan is home yet. This one's nearly home. And I don't know if the caravan that was going from here has been packed yet. How are you guys going? What have you got? I think they have like a shit ton of steel to pack. Yeah, they've still got a shit ton of steel. I've only got 4 people on that. Hey, Sappy, how do you feel about going on a caravan? Let's get you in the caravan. Now you guys got 5. I know that's not helping with the food and shit, but I'm pretty sure they had a lot. Yeah, whoever's coming down, I see a pack of my people coming down to hunt this. Be really great. Yeah, you guys look like you're going for the rhinos, maybe. It doesn't matter who hunts what here, honestly. It looks like they're kind of spreading out to do this. You make us offer revenge, that's fine. We're good for that. All that going off. And if I could get... We've got these 2 coming down for that one. I'm guessing that one of these was for something else initially. There's links down here. They're all near the turrets. This is the best case scenario for this, literally. Except for where Ellie is. Who are you hunting? I could see what would happen here. Let's keep an eye on that. That's a really stupid spot to stand, Ellie. Kind of want to keep an eye on her. Okay, that was actually a pretty good shot. I don't know why they think that in here is safer. Here we go. It's just a 1. It's going after Ellie though. She just barely got it. Now we've got those 2 inside, which if they get too far from those turrets is going to be an issue. Because yeah, I kind of gathered that they were all going to do this revenge shit. Transport pod is completed loading. Fantastic. Except that I have no fuel in it. What was loaded? Blocks. Yeah, I kind of expected that was going to happen. Hold on. Give me all these and set them to allow so people can fuel up the 2 that have stuff. And what is in this one? There is slate blocks. You weren't supposed to empty this one. This one's allowed for fueling. Everything else here looks like it's allowed to be refueled. And that's not the case. I don't want automatic refueling. I want this one to... I don't know, not that. I want you to allow fuel. And you to allow fuel at the moment. Because you guys got blocks and shit. What's going on with this? Kenya, that's not a great spot to be in. I do have a gunner literally coming up there, but... I don't think you could get in the door. I think your best bet would be to go backwards. Just barely. If you could go upwards. There you go. Just got the 1 more to get dead. Must have been one went berserk, like right there. Okay, you're very lucky, Kenya. I kind of knew that they were going to do that. Also, Ellie, don't walk off. I need you to haul that. Because otherwise, somebody's going to leave that in the door, then somebody's going to leave it in the other door. How are we going with that, Lynx? It's already been hunted. Alright, where's the bear? I'm guessing up the top? Down the bottom. That one's actually in a bad spot. Where are these yaks? I have a shit ton of animals already. I don't super need yaks, but I actually do need to buff up my number of hauling animals versus just farm animals. Which, I'm curious how they've been going with that. I'm seeing some packaged survival meals, but I'm not seeing a lot of... we've got like a maximum of 10 adults there. I must be trying to pick up a couple of the ones. Doesn't matter. If I pick them up and then I carefully slaughter them because they're a pet or whatever, they'll end up being more meat. So it's not really a super issue. I do sort of want to cap that, even though, like, it's not quite going to hit 30 with that. These, they can't possibly, like, be hitting, like, on pregnant. Oh, here we go. Hold on, I wasn't accounting for the male animals. I don't know why I didn't do this. I kind of actually do want it to be about 15 on this. It's like they're all supposed to be meat, essentially. This is fine. The guinea pigs are still fine. Everything else is good. Okay, that's going to bring down some of the animals. They're not like the animals that are at the reproductive age that I really need to be concerned about, but they are still animals that my people are wasting time going and handling. And if they're going and handling them, then, you know, they're like manually fucking having to go and feed them and shit. This lot down here, if we don't have anything in it, that one do a free fuel. I'm just thinking my people are gonna bring the fuel down here before bringing it back out. And I could see them, I could easily see them put all the fuel in these bottom ones. I don't mind them putting in that one. We should have enough to put in 3. I hate the fact that they took it out of all of them, even though I said, like, unselected a couple. There's nothing I could do. Hey, Lee, what are you up to today? Yeah, they're already bringing the fuel down. I don't know if they're bringing it in or if they're just going to refill them. They've got one down here. Tell you what, let's actually just say don't fuel that. I could already see you coming to fuel that. I've got silver and I've got steel. It would be good to launch. We'll get some floors done. But I really just need them to fill the couple up here. KFC for dinner. The fam was nice. Oh, yeah. I'm around about the place, like, hunting stuff, trying to make food, sending caravans all over the joint. Building things, realizing that I don't have resources and shit. I'm a little bit all over the place tonight, honestly. But yeah, apart from that, like, otherwise, all right. Like, my caravan is nearly home. I'm kind of excited about this. They're almost home. And there we go. Once they're here, we will have a shit ton of wood. Where did they come in? How goes the acrylic? It depends. When you're saying the acrylic, are you asking about my in-game character? Or are you asking about me? I will hydrate and stretch. Hold on. I don't know if that muted then. Hold on. Yeah, something is wrong with my button for muting. Sorry. I was trying not to cough. And then it's just like, yeah, you're not getting muted. I have 92 colonists with the flu. Okay. Well, I'm going to take a guess. Most of those colonists are probably in the caravan. Really mandated health check. Well, yeah, my caravan has arrived. Me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. As I was saying earlier, I got a good sleep for a change, which was nice. I, like, pretty much slept from this morning until tonight, which was nice because I haven't really had one of those sort of days in a while. Just because, like, the warmer weather and crap. But, yeah, it was good to get, like, a nice solid sleep. I sort of don't want them to all drop their gear up the top here. I kind of want them to do like a bum rush for the, like the bottom of the map, but there's no food down here. So like even up here, the best they'll do is like, I actually don't know if I have any fully grown plants up here. Maybe they might run for that. I'm sure people are healthy. That's fair. You're still not an Earl. I've got to go cut down some of these trees, though. I could force them down to the bottom of the map by leaving open. That's not a bad strategy. It's not a smart strategy. But if I left this open, they might rush this. And that would allow me to get a lot of my supplies stored down here. Lima, mate, can I just grab you? I know you're off to train, but can you go up and through this door? Because I think it's going to work. Like, they're all kind of milling around. Like, somebody... Has somebody left the door open or is it broken? I guess they're fuck it, I guess they're all just outside. So they're going to get hitched anyway? Okay, well, if they're going to get hitched anyway, I don't really want to remove one in case they apply it to it. Okay, there's no point doing that, Lima. Okay, you leave that alone. Okay, I don't know where they're going to go hitch them. Ideally, it would be there, would be best, because they have a lot of wood. But, I guess my people are going to rush this now. Who shot the fence? Is it stuck open? It's not stuck open. It's definitely there. Let's say disallow. Okay, that's working again. That's nice. For at least 2 years, this disallow button in RimWorld did not work. So I just never used it. Like, I tried to use it and it wouldn't work, so I just stopped using it. But apparently it works. Unfortunately, that means they'll probably have to take it really far down the bottom of the map. Or, I know, I've got a door there. Kind of works. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but doors, they just seem to be, like, fucking letting themselves through as frequently as they want. Now, if a door exists on a pen, they're just like, fuck it, I'm out of here. Hey, Jammed Cloud, what are you up to? Joyce is going up and through the fucking crops, so here's hoping she doesn't stop. Actually, she might be taking them through this. That'd be good. That'd be good if she could do that. And like I said, if they could bring them down, I don't know where they're going to hitch them up. They might hitch them there. Oh, my exotic goods, one of them have arrived. Sweet. I need to do trade with you guys. Where is Corpsey? Last I knew, also we've still got a few more shirts to bring in, but last I knew he was near like the top of the map. There he is. Come here, mate. Not rice plant, you. Come with me. I have a trade for you to do. Ideally, I'd fucking love it if these guys would actually make it inside my walls, but they don't ever friggin' do it, and I know it's because of the fence. Like I said, when I move the fence back, like, I'm still gonna have them dropping shit outside of the walls. It's annoying. Anyway, I'll grab Chase and I'll run him over here. See if he'll haul anything. John, learning watching from you. Oh yeah. Well, just as a heads up, I don't really play any game like the way it's supposed to be played. There's a pretty fair chance that it may not scale down like the average colony. Just as like a heads up with that. But by all means, if you've got questions and shit, go for it. I must have like silver here. What are you mining? Yeah, you're still mining silver. Here's my others. Hold on, where is this? Alright, just checking people's names and shit, just in case there's anybody specific that I need. And there's the other one. So these two like each other, which means that the other caravan we had here must have been an actual just natural spawn visiting one. So, where is Johnson? He could be in hospital. Actually, that's a damn good point. There's going to be a heap of people that are going to be in hospital at the moment. I'll have to check my caravan. There's the other chimpanzee. There he is. Okay, Johnson, mate, when you're done with that, can I get you to come and do wherever this guy is? Hold on. There. Can I get you to come and trade with him? I'm pretty sure you guys are Rajo, so you're yellow, and you guys are purple, but I need the second strongest person that's in health to come down and do a trade. So you can come and do a trade too. Alright. And that should be them. Cool beans. Alright, now I've got to also go and check on who the fuck has a flu that's in the caravan, because I might need to change the names over. And like I said, I'm pretty sure that fucking Phoebe Chillak's going to be trying to kill us with the flu again. Last time we had a flu, we had 113 colonists go down with the flu, and only one of them died. This time we got like, what, 93 or something people sick? So, yeah, hopefully nobody dies, but everybody here on this map is not one of my most important people. They're at the other side, so I don't really have to worry as much. Let's see, you got goats. You're the exotic goods trader. I've been waiting for you. You've got components, medical, Plasteel. I have money, so let's do some buying. Animals. I don't really need more intellectuals right now. I have a lot, but animals could be good. What have you got? You got books. I could do with a few livers. Now, I'm not in the market for another heart yet. But in a colony at this size, another heart laying around wouldn't hurt. Worst case scenario, somebody kicks it. I would love to give somebody that's like super melee a fucking power claw. Can you make a vaccine? Not in core game. The best I can do is put them into bed if they have like doctor's care and give them medicine. The best medicine I can give them is this Glitter World medicine. And the next best is this industrial blue medicine and then herbal. That's literally the best I can do, but not everybody in my colony has access to medical privileges. If they've gone slaughterer or berserk or jailbreaker or whatever too many times, I've revoked their medical privileges, so they may not even have doctor care and they may die because of that. But if they've had their medical privileges revoked, I don't want them in my colony, so I don't really care as much if they die. But like this Glitter World medicine that I'm buying, the 7, it's going to get used up in like immediately. And the 700 medicine that I have, I'll probably be down to about 200 by the end of the flu, give or take. Like, I can make more, but I do need more Nutrimine to make more. Whatever the fuck it's called. Which these guys don't have, but the other guys might have. So... like, if they have, like an organ's missing or, like, severely damaged, I can transplant it and stuff. But I don't know if the DLCs have the ability to kind of, like, cure some stuff, or if that's more a mods thing, but I don't have those. So, I've just got, like, what the base game allows me to do, which is just medicine or doctor care or bed rest or no care at all kind of thing. I have a shit ton of gold. I was looking at maybe selling off some of the gold because I am trying to move base at the moment. So I could always sell them that. I also have a large steel ornament I could sell you guys. I have got plenty of TVs. I could do it for another telescope. Let's sell you guys some gold because that's going to go pretty far. Let's throw down another... let's throw down about 800 odd. Oh, that is way too much. Take it down to 3. That's still too much. 3, 2. Getting close. 3, 1. 3, 150. No. Let's try 3, 190. That's really close. Hold on. I want to get rid of all my gold, but I can go mining again. And at the moment, the extra silver will let me do floors, which I want. I want to convert the gold to silver at the moment, plus get extra shit. Where did they drop that? Which one did the trade? Was it here? No. It must have been here. Yeah, okay. So, I also want these guys to bring this shit in a little bit faster. That's not going to get all of it. But what I want is I want you guys to not allow anything at all, which should prompt somebody to come up here and collect stuff. Plus, also, Corpsey, before you walk off, if you could, if you'd be so kind, can you tell them to go away? The medicine also isn't at the right base location, so this 7 medicine might actually, like, last a little while. Not you, Ram. I don't think you can haul. I know, you're harvesting stuff. Maybe you can haul. I've been meaning to check. So I don't need to refrigerate organs, apparently. I just have to keep them indoors, which is kind of good. Yeah, you go take those inside, and when you're done with that, come back for the heart. I thought I had base game. I thought base game had that. So, hold on. With my people, let's check your health. So they've got flu. So the best thing I can do is just do medicine. Sorry. I can't mute at the moment because, like, fucking my shit's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. So when I'm coughing and crap, you guys are going to hear it. But yeah, these are, like, basically the options you've got for medicine. So regardless of if somebody's got the flu or if they've been stabbed or shot or downed in some way or whatever, they have, like, the best quality medicine, industrial, herbal, doctor care, no medicine. So since this person's got the flu, somebody will come to them. Which person did I click on? You, Stansley. So somebody will bring some medicine to them and will administer it. The better the quality of the medicine, the less medicine I should have to administer, and the better it should work. But I don't have Glitter World medicine here. I have got industrial medicine. I've got plenty of industrial medicine, but I also need my medics to come and work on my people. But I'm just having a look around, and at least maybe only Cat is a medic out of this lot. I don't know if you've got medical skills or if that's Kit Kat. It must be Kit Kat. Everybody else is just a regular person, but I have got a lot of colonists out of base at the moment. So I only have so many people to come and tend to their medicine, which means that they're infected for longer. You know, is this just another visiting one? Was this called in one? It's a shaman one. Okay, hold on. Where did Corpsey go? He should be hauling something. Hold on. Where'd you go, mate? Alright, Johnson. We could get more chickens, but they'll get auto-slaughtered. Got muffaloes, yaks. I could do with more yaks. I could do with more pemmican. There's the Nutramine stuff makes a medicine. I don't say it right. I don't care what it's called. It's that shit plus cloth plus herbal medicine makes medicine. We also don't do like any drugs in this colony as well. So if there are any of those that might help soothe something, we don't do those. So there's also like recreation needs sometimes aren't fulfilled properly. I have got a fuck ton of statues. I want to get rid of the big ones because I can fit the little ones into a transport pod. Let's get rid of those. Let's get rid of the normal ones. This will also convert to silver, essentially. Could probably keep some of the normal to good ones. I could get rid of... No, we're good with that. Okay, so what else do I want? Let's get... I don't want that. Don't want that. Let's get some yaks. There was chickens. Okay. So free meat and what? Hold on, where are we? Let's send some more gold. I could also gift them some gold. I have basically all the traders at the moment. That is way too much. About 6? No. Maybe 4. Still too much. 1's not enough, I don't think. Okay. Let's do 1. Oh. Okay, hold on. That is fucking too much. I might have missed one of them before. Yeah, that's closer. All right, 120. That's getting close. There we go. Nice. So we're going to get a bit more silver. It's not a lot of silver. Although here, like we're up to nearly almost 5 grand in silver. And we have 3.5 grand in steel, which means since I've had both of the traders, which speaking of, did we trade with you guys yet? No, it's the other one. Can I get somebody to come and do trade with you? I know you're playing games, mate. Can you come and trade with them? Because I can set this up to have some nice sterile tile floors. I know this is supposed to be more so for doing research and shit, but it's still good crap for a kitchen. So I'm just going to throw down in here. And then we're going to move all the kitchen benches in here. Alright. That should be all of that. That's going to give them plenty of shit to construct beyond what they're already constructing. Lifting all this up will have a lot of steel in it because it's a concrete flooring. and they've still got the walls to finish doing. They've mostly done this. It's too thick at the moment. I'm trying to like pull it apart. The caravan left from here. We've got to put the roof back on this if these are... They're ready to harvest. Okay, we've got armadillos in here harvesting. So I think if we leave this for like 1 or 2 more days, we'll get all of the food out of here. Then I can get rid of the grow room. Then I can slap the roof back on it, which will make the room warm. All right, another one. We got animals, pemmican, more medicine stuff, more medicine, not psych tea, still not that. Another psychic shock lance. I use psychic shock lances to steal people. This one here is great for that. You get 2 shots, so you can take 2 people for any raid attack that you specifically want, which is part of why I have so many fucking people. But also, it's a non-violent way to take down somebody that's in my colony that might be having a tantrum that's particularly dangerous or going to hurt themselves or something like that. Or they're trying to leave or something like that. You can shock them and keep them in your colony. But they do have a chance to potentially have their brain catch on fire. Just to let you know that. If their brain catches on fire, they may end up with like a permanent brain scar, which may impair their abilities to do stuff, and or could turn them into a trauma savant. That's another thing as well. A trauma savant can't talk, but they usually excel at something, some task. I have 1 trauma savant in my colony at the moment. It's been shocked a little bit too many times. I did fix the other one that was trauma savant because they're always upset that they can't communicate with people, which is fair. But yeah, we pretty much resolved that. Also, don't know if I just clicked on that. Toggle visibility of zones. No, I want that on. So, Corpsey mate, before you go too far, you look like you've done the trade. Can you dismiss them? And then can you haul that inside? I know you're kind of busy with stuff, but I'll grab somebody else to come down here and give you a hand. Radma, consuming pemmican. When you're done having a snack, mate, can I get you down here too? Bring the medicine inside. And kangaroo should be able to do some hauling as well. Get you to start bringing food in, because otherwise my people will leave that shit out here forever. My people will eat it, or animals will eat it. There's not many animals in this little section here. There is a chicken and a alpaca. They should get auto-culled. Alright, this is... Who's this? I don't fucking know. This is probably purple, give or take. So, let's get your horse meat. Let's not accidentally buy human meat. They don't have it this time, but I don't want it. Get all this shit. I need chemfuel like tomorrow, today, essentially. I have plenty of cloth, but since I'm trying to convert money, I'll take it. I'll take your steel. I don't want the dye. I'll take your book. Take more books. What else you got? We're not having beer. They're not allowed beer. I have a lot of clothes that we could sell you that I don't really want to carry as well. I know clothing's a lot lighter to do a like caravan with, but I have a lot of gear to sell, which will get rid of my storage, which will allow me to lift up the tailoring benches, which means I can throw them over here once I get enough chem fuel as well. Have I got anything else that's wild down the bottom? What have you got? Steel bookcase, lamps. Oh, I have my fuck ton of chairs. I probably should sell my chairs more than the clothes. Jesus Christ, I got a lot of chairs. I got steel hospital beds. I do want to send those though, even though they're only normal. Yeah, they process a lot. I am constantly like babbling on about what's going on in the game. Yes. Like I've currently got like 2 locations and it's 1 colony, and I'm trying to like audibly always keep track of what's going on. Like for instance, all this clothing, if I was to do a caravan, I could easily load up a lot of clothing, which, like, this is $69, that's 70 odd. Some of these items are like, what's the best quality thing I got? I got a $193 pair of pants, and I've got 2 of them at the moment. Like, I could load that up really easily into a small caravan and send that over to an ally and do a trade for whatever I need in transit, versus, like, if I was to carry the chairs with me between the colonies, that would carry a lot more weight than value. And yeah, that would be not the best kind of caravan to throw down. Am I going backwards in money here? Yeah, I am. Okay, let's go back down to the chairs. Yeah, I'm trying to weigh up what I do and don't want to have to carry between locations, because I am packing down one base to move to the new location. And this is our 4th time, I think. 3rd or 4th fucking location. I know, I'll check that in a minute. You right, Phoenix? Sorry, my cat Phoenix got frisky and ran through the room and left. He's fine. He just kind of hit the door on the way through. Anyway, cat's got zoomies. I might get rid of the normal beds, if that's the case. So I want to send the steel hospital beds, and I want to send the excellent chairs and the masterwork beds for sure, which means that I've only got some good sculptures. I want to send them, and I want to get rid of, now we're available to get rid of some of this shit down the bottom.